conditions continue to persist in northern India, and it's taking a toll. 67 people have been reported to have died due to suspected heat strokes in Odisha. Now, things bring the total tally of deaths caused by health-related conditions to 165. But what's important to note here is that the Odisha government has confirmed 15 heat stroke deaths, while 81 autopsy reports remain pending at the district level. But if you look at a place like Dehradun, it was the hottest day in the month of May in 157 years. And if you're wondering what the temperature was like, it was a scorching 43.2 degrees Celsius. Of course, in the capital, Delhi witnessed some slight respite with wind and rainfall. Safdarjung recorded 44.2 degrees Celsius, while Narela recorded 46.2 degrees Celsius. Let me take that point across, especially when we speak about the national capital, to my colleague Isha. Of course, Isha, with the fact that, you've also been doing a phenomenal job like the rest of our colleagues as far as reporting on the ground despite these glaring conditions are concerned. We did tell our viewers right now that it seems like the rain might have been a little bit of a respite, but I totally don't agree with that, because we all know, as far as Delhi NCR is concerned, it's nothing but, a hot cake that you're inside, because there is no relief. Of course, one can look at the temperatures and it might dip a little bit, but given the conditions as to how hot it is, it has also unfortunately resulted in several deaths as well.
Right, yes, Nivedana. In fact, across India, the heatwave conditions have continued to persist. And in fact, Bihar is the worst hit state. In fact, speaking about other states as well, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh are also hit very badly. And yes, the heat wave has persisted for a while now. But also in the national capital, the last couple of days have been a sigh of relief, according to the IMD, considering that a dust storm came. But the temperatures have remained the same. In fact, currently also, just to give our viewers a little bit of more sense about what it's like in the national capital, the sun is blaring. The scorching heat remains to be the same. The temperature is still above 45 degrees. And in fact, people are still queuing up outside places where they can fill cold water. In fact, the RML hospital in the national capital has started its very own first heat stroke unit, where they've kept about 500 kilos of ice and other necessary measures to further combat anybody to combat any person who faces any heat stroke like conditions. So yes, currently the risk of a heat stroke is extremely high, and especially for the ones who go out in the heat, and especially who stand in the sun. The sun is unrelenting in these few days. In fact, the national capital continues to suffer. The IMD, however, has stated that it is getting better, but I agree with you, Nivedana. I don't see the fact that the temperatures have dropped a lot. It is still extremely hot and very humid and sweaty. Back to you.
Absolutely. And with the fact that you spoke about the point as to how people do, have to continue doing the job, that includes the likes of you, and we appreciate you for the same. But having said that, probably summer is definitely not a season that I'm going to look forward to. We leave it at that for now. Isha, thank you very much for joining us with those inputs at the moment. We're going to be